hours late. There was a lot of congestion with baggage claim. So we ended up getting to our hotel after midnight when the plan was to get there around 8 p.m. We didn't get to do our supply run yesterday, so we had to do it this morning. And we also had to catch up on a lot of sleep. But we are still making it in time for a really fun hike for sunset. So see you there. To start our sunset hike, we joined up with my cousin Sarah and her boyfriend David for a quick detour to Marymere Falls. This trail is rated easy at just under 2 miles with about 300 feet of elevation gain. After Marymere Falls, we parted ways with Sarah and David to start our ascent up Mount Storm King. This trail is rated hard at 4.1 miles long with 2,100 feet of elevation gain.
All right, almost up. How are we looking?
Tired? Again, a glimpse of what we're working for.
Not sure if we can see it on camera, but I'm gonna walk over. It's a glimpse. Ran 10 steps later, we made it to a clearing.
Oh my goodness.
This is what we can see a little bit better. Hey, you.
Hey.
All right, just a little bit more to go. Good job, babe. Starting section number 2. Here we go.
So we made it to the top of Mount Storm King and it is freezing. Bryce is over there. Hi Bryce.
Hi.
He's making our dinner. Dinner time! So this is where we are spending the night. Right down there. And if you can see, there's the road right here, very tiny. We're getting there by foot after this bad boy sets. The next day, we enjoyed a slow and peaceful morning at the Lake Crescent Lodge. We slept in, explored the lodge, and ate a delicious breakfast. Then we sat by the lake with our coffee and tea. It was one of our favorite mornings of the whole trip. Right now we are leaving Lake Crescent, which was phenomenal. It was so peaceful and quiet and lovely. We got back to the room pretty late last night after our Mountain Storm King hike.
Yeah, on the way down, I think we only got like maybe 1 or 2 clips before it was pitch black, and then it was just, okay, let's get off this mountain, go, go, go.
Yeah, so we were the only one up there for sunset, which I wasn't expecting. I was kind of hoping to have some people up there to traverse back down the mountain with, so it wasn't just us two. So loved having it to ourselves for sunset, but it was a little spooky walking in the forest after dark. And I'm so glad we did it. I don't know if I would do that one again, at least not just the two of us. Safety in numbers. I would feel better with more people. Now we're on our way up to Cape Flattery. Cape Flattery is the northwesternmost point of the continental U.S. The trail is rated as an easy trail at 1.2 miles long with about 200 feet of elevation gain. So we just finished up the Cape Flattery Trail and we are heading our way to Forks. I regret to inform that the sun is out, so it's not very twilighty. I am 9 minutes away from living my childhood dream of seeing Forks, Washington. And listen, if you're a Twilight hater, get over yourself. It's time to love them for what they are.
Oh my gosh. Yes. We love Charlie.
So we've been around Forks and kind of dipped into some of the gift shops and stuff, and it was like stepping back in time to the peak of Twilight craze. It was so much fun. It's like a time capsule, just like the movie. We tried to go down to La Push Beach, but they are having a festival there this weekend, so it was super, super crowded. So we decided to turn back around and continue on with our itinerary. Now we're about to get to Rialto Beach and we're going to do the Hole in the Wall Trail. we made the mistake of not checking tide times before attempting the hole-in-the-wall trail. We were on Rialto Beach at high tide, so we decided to turn back and end the hike early since we wouldn't see any tide pools. Plus, we were super excited for our accommodations for the night. We stayed at Hoh Valley Cabins, and it was such a great find. It was so cozy, and we enjoyed a great evening with a yummy dinner, wine, and games by the fireplace. Good morning on day 3. So we rolled out of bed this morning, we skipped our breakfast, and we decided to go to the Hoh Rain Forest because it gets super crowded. And we got here about 8:30, and this is the line. We can see the entrance station, so we're not too far away, but we are gonna be here for a little bit. It looks like as people are leaving, they're letting cars in to go get their parking spot. So just a little tip for the Hoh Rain Forest: get here super early, because we thought we did and it wasn't early enough. We made it through!
Yay!
6 miles to go into the visitor center. We just finished up at the Hoh Rain Forest, and we only did one trail. We did the Spruce Nature Trail because we were running low on time. We weren't really expecting to sit in traffic for that long. We did the Spruce Nature Trail, and I was honestly shocked by how little people we saw on the trail. I would say for 75% of the time we were hiking it, we were completely by ourselves. We did not pass anyone. It was beautiful. It was everything I was expecting and more from the Hoh Rain Forest. We didn't have time to do the Hall of Mosses, which I think is the more popular. It's also the shorter trail, but I highly recommend the Spruce Nature Trail. It was so pretty. After not catching low tide at Rialto Beach the day before, we were determined to see tide pools at Ruby Beach. We made sure to check tide times to schedule our day around low tide so we could finally find some starfish. just got done at Ruby Beach and now we are at public beach access near campground. We were told that there are some awesome tide pools from our cabin host this morning, so we're gonna go and try to find them. So we just checked into tonight's accommodations at the Quinault River Inn, and it is so cute. I guess the owner was the one that met us out front, like literally car side service. She saw us sitting in our car before getting out to go check in, and she was like, "Oh, can I help you?" And so she checked us in through her phone and then walked us to our room and explained the grounds, and it's just adorable. You can check things out.
Come and join us waterside?
Hello. Now we're on our way to our dinner for the night, which is Salmon House Restaurant. And yeah, it's been a great day.
Yeah.
I'm excited for dinner. Our dinner at Salmon House was amazing and exactly what we needed after a full day of adventures. On the way back to our inn, we stopped at the Lake Crescent Lodge to check out the historic building. We ended the evening by spending time at the riverfront. I was determined to see an otter on the trip. Not 10 minutes later, this little guy swam by to give our time in Olympic a perfect ending.